Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at some battles with the Lugia here. I finally built my Lugia. I haven't had a Lugia for the Master League for like ever. I had actually one powered up, but it had bad IV. It's not the right move because Aeroblast is legacy, but Aeroblast is needed. So yeah, basically I had to build a new one anyway. So here we go, 15, 14, 14. Should be pretty decent, and we paired with the Excadrill in the lead and the Giratina in the back. We use a save swap here. Basically, team idea is something that I've seen from other people as well using a similar team, but I saw that also with like Melbattle in the lead. You kind of want to get out the Charm user with the Lugia because Lugia can still do something against it, but they most of the time gonna swap in because they know that they double resist the Dragon Tail. So you're bulky enough to basically get to Aeroblast and KO that. And then you have your Dragon in the back that can just like do whatever it wants. But yeah, we also have different kind of news, which I'm gonna talk about a bit. You most likely already saw that in the title. We're gonna have basically Pokémon GO now as an esport confirmed. We're gonna get Pokémon GO Invitational and like in general tournaments from the Pokémon Company. We have like some regional tournaments first, and then we have like this World Cup thing in London, I think. Later on, next year, it's going to all happen in 2022. And basically, if you hit Legend this season, and also if you hit Legend, I think next season is for a different tournament, but also for one tournament. But if you hit Legend this season especially, you have the chance to basically pre-qualify, pre-register, I think, for that tournament, which is cool. It doesn't really matter too much though, because you can still register if you didn't hit Legend yet, or like didn't hit Legend at all this season. You're still gonna be able to register, but a bit later on, I think. So that's basically for this, and yeah, my thoughts a bit about this. I know a lot of people will now say, oh god, yeah, the game is so laggy and so bad, like this will never gonna work. It's quite some time till then. I think they definitely gonna revamp Go Battle League a bit till then. I think what I believe what's gonna happen anyway, which I also expected before we had this news, is that Go Battle League most likely gonna get a bigger upgrade after Season 10. I don't think after this season, but I think after Season 10. What you kind of want to know is like, I think 2 years ago now, I think around 2 years ago, Pokemon GO Battle League got like released in the beginning of a year, and in the beginning of the year it's basically always Niantic's thing where they do something with stuff like this, because there's like kind of this hole where there's not a lot of content. Like after New Year there's basically nothing till like Eastern, and yeah, then they have like basically 3 months free, and usually they put stuff out like this at those times. So I kind of already said to friends before already, most likely early next year we're gonna get updates for Go Battle League, if we're gonna get updates. Of course we still don't know, but I am pretty sure that they wouldn't announce something like this if they wouldn't know that these servers are in general like the gameplay. I actually don't think the servers are the bigger problem in Pokemon GO. I think it's more like the gameplay in general and how the game is made. They just have to change a lot of stuff in that regard. But yeah, in general, I really believe that this is gonna get fixed before. Otherwise, it's gonna be way too bad for them. Like especially like for their publicity, they're like no one really gonna want to see that. And yeah, that wouldn't be good for the Pokemon Company in general, so they most likely know what they have to deal with. I know that NiRiain and Chang work hard there to basically try to get the best out of Go Battle League and try to say Niantic our problems the whole time, but we will see what the response is going to be. I don't think next season, but I think after Season 10 we're going to get a bigger upgrade to Go Battle League. That's my thing, that would make sense time-wise especially, and now would even make more sense if they want to do esports with this, especially because we also had like already, I don't know, I think it was like nearly half a year ago actually already, where we had an update on the Play Pokemon website, which is basically the competitive esport website from Pokemon, where we had like a glossar for Pokemon GO, which was something which always kind of hinted that we're gonna go into this direction. Then we had like a job offer from Niantic recently, which was also for like someone that brings them closer to esports. They wanted to have that there, so Actually, there are two job offers. One was also for like UI, so maybe they're gonna change something there as well. Gonna be very interesting. Gonna be actually hype around this again, which is really cool, especially for me as a creator. Like, of course, I want to see the game successful and going into a brighter future than it was looking for the last, I don't know, 1.5 years. So I'm happy about this, but yeah, it's still gonna have to take a while until we're really ready for this. But I mean, they're still gonna have like, I don't know, half a year to fix stuff before we really go for a tournament. So gonna be interesting. If I'm going to participate, I don't know yet, to be honest. Like, maybe I do. If I have time, I might go to those tournaments, to regional. Of course, I'm already legend. Of course, I'm qualified. But I'm not 100% sure yet. Actually, by the way, the game that you most likely going to see right now on the screen is a game against some fellow streamer. Okay, I'm not really a streamer anymore, to be honest. I cannot really say that about myself. But I only play it the weird way, like here, where I go basically out of my X category, even though the leader is kind of neutral, because I know that he runs double charm right now. So yeah, good thing that we basically played it out perfectly. And we have one shot now here because I know that he has another charm in the back, and yeah, that's for that. But yeah, I don't know if I actually gonna go to those championships in general. It would be fun, definitely. I'm kind of scared because I don't know, it's also like COVID and stuff. You have to be vaccinated, I think, to take part in that, which I am. I'm double vaccinated, and yeah, gonna be very interesting in general. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this. Are you gonna like take part in this? Even if you're not legend, you can take part at this, I think, but just a later time. Let me know in the comments, like in general. Maybe I can see some of you guys as well during those tournaments, which would be cool, as we didn't really have any thing where we could have met up ever, as GoFest wasn't really a thing anymore since like 2 years. Luckily, to be honest, because it was not really something that should have happened anyway. But yeah, those events are gonna be very interesting when they're gonna come. I'm definitely gonna see if I can take part on it. Would be definitely hype, but we have to see. I'm definitely gonna make videos, like cover stuff. Like if I see the meta, I'm gonna make meta videos for people who want to attend and things like that. So don't worry about this. But I don't know yet for sure if I'm gonna also go there or if I'm just gonna hope that it gives more hype to the game. But yeah, in general, very, very interesting that they're gonna release it now. I was kind of expecting stuff like this anyway, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually looking forward to it. I think that they're gonna fix the game before. Like, I cannot imagine that they don't know about the issues and they don't know that they would completely ruin their game in front of everybody else if they just show how laggy this is right now. So I'm pretty hopeful for that anyway, so I think it's gonna be really cool. Like in general, it's gonna be really cool. It gives us a bit more motivation as well now to play. Maybe a bit more motivation for people to grind or like in general go hard for legend. I didn't even go hard for legend this season, but still hit it like very, very early. So yeah, I'm definitely already qualified basically for that, which is cool. But we have to see where it is in general, if there's something in Germany. Most likely there's something in Germany. Germany's always something there. But if I want to go there, if I can go there. In general, gonna be very interesting, and yeah. Let's talk about a bit about the gameplay again. I actually recently haven't really talked a lot about the gameplay. I don't know if you like this or not like this. Maybe I should do kind of a bit more about the gameplay, but yeah. I don't really think that I have to tell you every time how to counter moves or anything like this. We basically have the NiRiain against the Mewtwo. I just want to get a shield. My opponent actually swapped out here as well. Yeah, really got swapped by my opponent, so but we're still gonna win CMP here. I think he had a move start. And we can just go for the draw run here. We know, yeah, with his shield here we can go for the draw run KO this thing, so good game there. Excadrill just gonna go through. Lugia is pretty interesting. I actually had a lot of games where I faced Mundle as a safe swap against me, which was kind of annoying because I haven't seen a lot of Mundle recently. So yeah, here that was actually stupid. I think I played it out differently recently because now they don't have to shield, while otherwise I had to shield. They had to shield, I mean. And here we have the Giratina against us, which is not the worst matchup, as we have the Dragon Tail anyway for this thing, we're gonna do a lot of damage. The cool thing about Lugia is just like you can take every move. Like there is not a single move that are gonna one-shot you in this game. Everything what you're gonna get is like something that you can take, which might have been also really good as a closer after like seeing that, but thought it might have like some more play here. The opponent is a Mudle, which is good for us, I think. Gonna be interesting actually. We can go for the Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball not gonna KO him, but also not gonna put him into range. I think I go for one Omnious Wind. And I think then I can farm him down. I definitely have to throw a move. Yeah, I go for the Omnious Wind. I hope I can farm you. Yeah, and I got the boost. And this is actually huge because now, like, what does he want to do? I'm gonna shield here, I got the move through. And I just farm him. I actually throw the move. I mean, okay, I think it didn't matter there. I think that it was a safer play if he had a move. But yeah, I can go for another charge move that's gonna KO and the boost gonna help me. We actually have a double boost team here as well. Aeroblast can boost. I think that happened once to me, Aeroblast boost. And Omnious Wind can also boost, which happens a bit more often because you get to the move way faster. But yeah, here we have a Mudle say swap. Oh, what a surprise. Something that I already basically said before. That this was pretty common against me, which was kind of annoying, but we still can get him pretty low. And the cool thing as well is, like, you have the Giratina now, which gets a lot of energy. And energy management is a really important in general in Go Battle League here as well. My opponent goes in his own Giratina. I actually misplay that a bit. He goes for the Omnious Wind, of course. I actually must play that hard, do I? I go for mine, got the bait. Yeah, I think I misplayed that a bit. I think I should have went for an Omnious Wind here as well, and I think I would have been fine. But like this, he let this go. Oh, he had the extra duel. He played that right. He really played that well. I don't know what he had in the back, so good game there. I just surrendered there. There was nothing I can do. Zacian against us. I think usually I try to swap on the on the close combat here into the Lugia, which worked perfectly fine. It did nothing. You can go for a wild charge here. I don't really mind that too much. And goes back into the Snorlax. Snorlax is of course a very tricky, but I like to see that thing old right now because then we don't align it against the Giratina or Ari. Because we got him already so low. I know that his moves don't do anything against me here. What I'm just gonna do here is go for the Shadow Cloud farm down against this Snorlax and just take advantage of his thick boy there. He does no damage really against me as well, other than with Lick, and I already have a Shadow Ball loaded. That was definitely worth it. He goes into the Zacian again. I already know that I completely hard-wall this thing, so I don't have to shield against it anyway. There's literally nothing really can he do here. I know there's Wild Charge, so goodbye Zacian. And he has his own Giratina on the back. I should have went for the Omnious Wind here, to be honest. But I'm gonna go for one now, and now he's basically into range for... is it? Okay, I have so much energy stored on this thing, I totally forgot about this. Yeah, this game is over. Like, what do you want to do here? Good game there. This, I can just shield here, I get to the next move before him. He actually gets a boost, and yeah, I actually still have the shield as well, so... Good game there, nothing really that threatened me. Even though he got the boost there at the end. Wasn't too scary. Next up, Giratina against us in the lead. I usually swap out, and here we go again. Mudle, say swap. You'll love to see it. We can go for an Aeroblast at least. He actually just goes for the charge moves immediately there, it's kinda annoying. But we can go for the Aeroblast now. We overfarmed a bit, so maybe our opponent doesn't know that we go for the what's it called? Sky Attack. With a Sky Cat. Sky Cat, exactly. For Sky Cat now. But he knew and he threw his move, and we can just still farm down here and we're gonna get a bit lower there. Sky Cat is always the best move. And my opponent goes into the Zacian, which I kinda like to see. He shields. I can go into my Excadrill. Should win CMP against you. He goes for a close combat. I throw my move here. Yeah, I win CMP. And I get his last shield here easily. And he actually doesn't shield. Never mind, I don't get that. I thought I would KO him anyway with it, but I don't. I can farm down though. Oh, it's gonna be close. Here's Giratina again. I think we're gonna lose this. Huh. Not too good for us. We can go for one other drill run here. He has to shield, he overfarms a lot. Maybe if I caught the move, but even then I would have been too low. Goes for a Shadow Ball. we would have won if we didn't catch the move here perfectly. Like, props to my opponent, like really well played there. Like, this one in the game, otherwise I would have won. Like, you're really well played. Like, good game there. Next up, we have the Excadrill. Oh, actually, just see the Excadrill has Earthquake instead of Rock Slide on the right side. I'm not gonna change it, sorry. Like, I don't have the graphics in the background anymore, so it's driven, of course, but I think everybody knows that. It's been actually a long time where I made a mistake. I saw it now, but I'm most likely gonna get like 20,000 comments for that again. Yes, it's driven, not Earthquake. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a bit too minor right now for me to do that. The graphic, I don't really have the file for that anymore, so not as easy to fix for me. You're gonna have to live with it. I think you are smart enough to know that's a driver anyway, especially because it always says above the move. But yeah, really care with this thing. We're gonna most likely gonna win this game, hopefully. Yeah, we're definitely gonna win this game. Thanks all for watching. I hope I see you in the next video, even though right now the content is a bit because the Master League is and Little Cup is even more